Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Westwood High School's Beta Gymnasium with tonight's Tri-Valley Girls Basketball matchup between the Ashland Clockers and your Westwood Wolverines. Westwood is committed to the highest ideals of sportsmanship as well as establishing a healthy environment for competition. During the game, please be considerate, respectful to the players, coaches, officials, and fans by demonstrating good sportsmanship and respect for all in attendance. And now for our starting lineups, starting off with the Ashland Clockers. Number 3, Nico Listeris. Number 5, Vanessa Thompson. Number 11, Abby Deaver. Number 13, Abby Rosenfeld. And number 22, Ava V. And now to your Westwood Wolverines. Number 1, Charlie Rowley. Number 11, Mackenzie Kaiser. Number 12, Lily O'Shea. Number 22, Angelina Holmesy. Number 15, Caroline Oswald. And number 33, Lizzie Greenwood. If you don't know, please rise and move the caps for the playing of our national anthem. Good luck to both teams and go Wolverines.
Good evening, Westwood, and welcome to Bader Gymnasium for tonight's opening winter season kickoff for your Westwood Wolverines. Westwood Media Center coverage here for your girls basketball, taking on the visiting Ashland Clockers. Joined as always by Tom Lyden, Evan Cardamino, and I am Morgan Donahue. And we are delighted, folks. The 2025 winter season kicking off tonight. And Tom, I knew it was a festive season, the holiday season, coming off of the Westwood Living Christmas party last night. I'm ready for this season, particularly this game right here to kick off the season. How about yourself?
I got to wrap my head around it being the winter sports season. It's been so long since I've actually watched a basketball game in person, but I'm looking forward to seeing how this team plays, and a lot of good stories to share with you over the course of the next 32 minutes of action. And this should be a really good kickoff, good tip-off game for the Westwood Wolverines tonight.
Absolutely. So starting lineups, starting with Ashland, starting with Nico upstairs, Vanessa Thompson, Abby Deaver, Abby Rosenfield, and Ava Vitti. Kaiser going to take the tip-off for Westwood. And Hurley's going to get the possession. So quick win for the Wolverines. Looking to get on the board for the first basket. Kaiser, no good. Gets her own rebound. Goes up again off the backboard. Out of bounds on Westwood, possession for Ashland.
And it looks like she took an elbow or a finger right into the eye, the right eye.
Yeah, very physical down low. Those are the hard-earned points in that paint area. So Ashland going to get their offense going. Westwood man-to-man D to start off. Shot from the outside, short. Rebounded by Hurley. Welcome back, Charlotte Hurley, folks. She was out last season with an injury. This is her first game back, senior year, 2-year captain. The Wolverines delighted to have her back in the lineup. Ashland going to work it around. Deaver was looking inside, no one there. Out of bounds, Westwood ball.
Morgan, there's so much that happens in the first 10 days where you're trying to get your team solidified. You're trying to figure out who's going to play what position, and then, of course, get everybody used to the plays, get used to each other. So there's a lot that we're going to see on the fly here tonight.
The positive, Tom, is this team is they didn't lose much from last year. Kaiser from the outside, and that's good for 3. Westwood getting on the board early, 3-0 with the early start. But as mentioned, Tom, they didn't graduate. I think they graduated 2 last year.
Yep.
So very familiar with each other, very familiar with each other's styles. So, you know, it certainly helps going into training camp with that familiarity.
Yep, Ainsley Grinley and Anna Raftery.
Yep.
Graduated, class of 2024, so a senior-heavy team and a team with a lot of experience. And Coach Clifford did not hesitate to say that she really hopes that she expects this team to compete for a TBL Large Championship.
Absolutely. Kaiser going to the net. She's fouled. As you mentioned, Tom, Coach Clifford, it's her 10th season as the head coach for the Wolverines this season. Congrats to Coach.
So a good opportunity just to remind people of the rules that changed last year. So every quarter gets 5 fouls. After the 5th foul in any given quarter, the team will shoot 2. There's no 1-on-1 anymore.
Interesting.
And so it resets every quarter. So there's 5 fouls, and then the team shoots 2, and then it resets in the second quarter, resets in the third, resets in the fourth.
Kaiser missed the second, got her own rebound. Hurley back to Kaiser. Kaiser going to work it closer to the hoop. Loses it, but there was a kick on the floor. Ball's going to stay with Westwood.
Mackenzie's still affected by getting poked in the eye. You know, it's not a great way to start the season, but she's fought through it. It's already got herself 4 points.
Oh, fake on the shot by Kaiser. Going to work it inside. Goes to the hoop. Oh, and they're going to call travel. Call travel on that play.
So you mentioned Charlotte Hurley back. Of course, she's got to get used to it, right? You're playing with that big brace. You missed a whole season. Some of it's mental.
Yes.
You got to get that first foul probably out of your system. Get some contact.
Great defense by Nazalillo. Gets a hand on that. The block goes out of bounds. Ball is going to stay with Ashland.
But you can imagine how excited Charlotte is to be back in action, just how devastating it is to lose a whole season.
Oh, big time. Shot from the outside, hits the top of the backboard, no whistle. Rebounded by Shea. Early to Kaiser, over to Weeman.
Like to see
Kaiser
Lizzie
with
get
the
going
screen.
here.
Weeman with the shot from the outside. And that's good for 3.
There it is. That's what you need from the outside. I was in a conversation with her mom today, and she was excited. Lizzie's birthday, so
Happy
it's a
birthday.
3 on her birthday to get going here in the first
That's
quarter.
a birthday 3. Nice move down low by the Ashland player, but rebounded by Kaiser. Westwood looking to break it out the other way. Jay finds Weeman. Ball gets knocked away, but collected again by Weeman to Hurley. Hurley with the running shot, just loose, but well, great job there by Weeman. Gets the turnover.
Great
now
look.
Ashland's going to have it the other way.
Great look by Lizzie right there. Caroline was open.
Inside, that's going to be a foul called on Westwood. Ava Vidi's going to go to the line. Foul is on Caroline Nazalillo, her first. So each team with a foul here in the first quarter.
We should point out the JV team for Westwood won the game earlier that preceded this 35-9. Nice showing by the JV team to start the season. 3 teams for Westwood. There's a varsity team, There's a JV team, which was a JV1 team, and now there's a JV2 team, which technically is a freshman team because there's 8 freshmen who are on it.
Yep.
So a lot of depth this year.
You got Westwood alum Nikki Delaney coaching the JV team earlier. Weeman off the glass, count it for 2. Westwood up 9-0. Hot start for the Wolverines. Looking inside, but great defense there. We're going to get a jump ball. See where the possession arrow is going to go. We're on the wrong side of the possession arrow, visibility-wise. So it looks like it's gonna. The first one's going to go to Ashland. We'll keep track of the back and forth. Shot from the outside, short. Ashland able to maintain the possession. Another shot from the outside, in and out. Rebounded by Ashland and knocked in by Alexis Maroney, sophomore for Ashland. Oh no, that was Nico upstairs, the freshman. He's upstairs with the put back for 2. Gets Ashland on the board. Westwood 9, Ashland 2. But you make a good point, Tom. You know, as excited as Hurley is coming back, being in the lineup, he's also nerves after an injury. You know, the confidence of the body holding up. We talked about it with Lindsay Hallion. You know, she tore her ACL in college, and she said, yeah, there's that mental hurdle of getting that confidence back that your body is going to hold up and do what it's normally done. Hurley outside to Shea. Weeman's going to work it around the arc. Inside to Kaiser, well defended there by Ashland. That was a nice play by Vanessa Thompson, got a hand on it. The ball gets away.
First subs here, Coach Clifford gave her team a nice run there. The first starting 5 got a chance to play a good 4.5 minutes. So get a first look at a couple of substitutions here. Angelina Holmesy coming in for Westwood.
Madison Ward.
Madison Ward, yeah.
And Angelina Holmesy, great news recently. Just committed to play volleyball at the next level.
At Wentworth.
At Westwood University. A lot of Westwood athletes there. Cheryl Aaron as the AD as well. It's a great fit for Wolverine athletes. Congrats to Angelina.
First foul on Layla Grady there. So that's 2 team fouls for Ashland and still 1 for Westwood. Ward,
Senior for the Wolverines. He's going to send it to Weeman. Weeman does a good job of keeping the ball. Holmesy down low. No good. Battling for the rebound, but Ashland able to get it. They're looking at a fast break. Going to go to the hoop, and they just short of that one goes out of bounds. And I'm going to say it was out of bounds on Westwood. So good defense by Westwood. They had a fast break there for Ashland. Westwood making it difficult to get a free point. Weeman with some strong defense, making it difficult. What a bounce there. Ava Vitti with the points there. Get Ashland their 4th point. Westwood 9, Ashland 4. Weeman, she's got Hurley streaking, yes, on the board. Welcome back, Charlotte Hurley. Gets the putback there, and Westwood's 11th point, and a travel call. So we're going to get some additional substitutions for Westwood. Coming in is Abby Law as well as Grace Fiscaldo. Good to see Grace Fiscaldo back. And she was battling some injuries during the tail end of the volleyball season. Good to see a healthy Grace Fiscaldo back. And it's fun to see the girls play different sports, right? Completely different discipline. Yep. Ashland with the turnover. And foul on the play. And that's going to be Westwood's 2nd foul? Second team foul. Second team foul. We're going to shoot 2. Allie Wilson, Ashland player at the line. Makes the first. Ashland's going to make a substitution. Coming in is Vanessa Thompson. Coming out is Ava Vitti. Ava Vitti's had a great start to this game for Ashland. Ooh, the second one's good. Ooh, 2 for 2. Nicely done there by Allie Wilson. And that makes it 11-6. 2 minutes, 9 seconds left here in the first quarter. Westwood Media Center coverage. We are here at Bader Gymnasium for the opening kickoff to your winter season, Westwood versus Ashland Girls Basketball. Lehman looking for Fiscaldo. Fiscaldo holds it. Inside to Holmesy. Outside to Ward, looking down low. Ball gets away, and Ashland's got it. Ashland player going right to the hoop, but blocked by Maddie Ward, but I believe there was a foul called.
Yeah, they called that one on Angelina.
So that was on Holmesy, and that's going to be Westwood's third team foul. That is Thela Lemos at the line for Ashland. Makes the first one. And the second one's good. They're cutting into that Westwood lead. Westwood 11, Ashland 8. The bench players for Ashland making their impact. Law going to the hoop. Ball gets away. Ashland gets a hand on it. Foul on Westwood. That's Holmesy's second foul and Westwood's fourth team foul.
Angie's going to take a seat. Caroline's going to come back in. Julie Hogan making her first appearance of the night.
Julie Hogan, number 13, sophomore for the Wolverines. Westwood, great defense, forcing the ball outside. Shot, no good. They're going to let that go out of bounds. Smart play. Defend the territory, let it go out of bounds, knowing that the ball's coming back in your hands. Nozzolillo off the pivot, gives it to Fiscaldo. Working left to right. Off the backboard, but rebounded. A travel on the possession, Westwood ball. It was a good battle for it. It was Fiscaldo and one of the Ashland players, and the Ashland player traveled in the process of trying to maintain the possession. Hogan on the inbound. Finds Nozzolillo. Nozzolillo gonna work it inside. No good. Off the side of the rim, rebounded by Ashland. Ashland from outside. Oh, Hogan with the block. And it looks like, what was that, out of bounds, Tom?
Yeah, a little kick in the ball for Westwood here. So what's interesting is early in the season, there's not a lot you can practice.
Yeah.
One of the things that you can practice are inbounds plays.
Yes.
So inbounds plays from underneath the basket, that's the type of stuff that should be tighter than what we typically see in terms of an offensive set. So if we're looking to key in on anything early in the season here, it's like how efficient are the girls on the out of bounds plays?
Yep. We're down the last 30 seconds of the first quarter. That ball was wide. Ashland gets the rebound going the other way. Kaiser with some good defense. Gets the steal. She's going to go the other way. Finds Hogan. Hogan going to the net. Yes, for two. Westwood 13, Ashland 8. 12 seconds left here in the first quarter. Great play on the turnover, turned into 2 points. Started with Kaiser, over to Hogan, who finished the layup for 2 points.
They should fill that lane well.
And after one quarter, Westwood 13, Ashland 8. We're going to take a quick break, folks, and we'll be right back to start the second quarter.
There's magic associated with high school sports that's hard to quantify. Legends are born.
And they put it in the back of the net.
Memories are made. And smiles come across our faces. These are the moments we talk about forever. They become part of our history. They define us. At Arch Orthodontics, we know how important it is to engage with our community, how critical it is to empower these defining moments. And in a sense, we define our community too. We build confidence. We make the smiles that light up the field, the rink, the gym, and the court. And we do it with a dedication to excellence, just like our athletes who inspire us every time they put on a Westwood uniform.
Westwood High School Sports, brought to you by Cadillac of Norwood, where luxury meets performance. and Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
Thank you, Arch Orthodontics, and thank you, Cadillac and Norwood. Welcome back, folks. So after the first quarter, Westwood up 13-8. Tom, what did you like that you saw in the first quarter so far?
Well, interesting substitution pattern. I think Coach Clifford wanted to give her starters a good look, but we haven't seen them back on the court together yet. So they got that first 4.5-minute run, and I'll be curious to see what we see over the next 3-4 minutes here. Will she put those 5 back in? But Lizzie Weeman finished the first quarter with 5 points. Julie Hogan filling that lane nicely on the break, had 2. Mackenzie Kaiser strong in the first couple minutes with 4, and then Charlotte Hurley rounded out the scoring with 2.
Coach Clifford's done a great job over the years using the depth of her teams. She's got a great bench. She's not going to bring people on varsity if they're not going to contribute, and does a terrific job with them where the teams are fresh come fourth quarter.
So 3 seconds there on Caroline Nozzolillo. Got to move in and out of the key. Sometimes though, you also got to feel out the referee how tight they're going to be on that call.
Ashland looking inside. No good. Blocked by Kaiser. Kaiser, all-world defense in this first quarter and early here in the second quarter. Kaiser is the TVL All-Star representative from the Wolverines last year. Nozzolillo was honorable mention. Kaiser captain for the Wolverines this year, and Nozzolillo and Charlotte were captain this year as well as last year. So that foul on the 3?
Foul on the 3.
Foul on the 3, and that's going to bring Abby Law to the line. Abby Law, senior for the Wolverines. She's going to shoot 3.
So again, a reminder, we've reset. So that was just the first team foul for Ashland in this second quarter. Once they get past 5, Westwood would shoot 2. Goes the same both ways.
Keeps us focused and engaged on the scoreboard. Second one, no good.
Most coaches like it, and I talked to Coach Clifford about it, and if you have a heavy foul first quarter, it does give you that opportunity to reset and the game goes faster.
Yes.
And I think that's the point. They want the game to go faster.
Hogan with the rebound. Kaiser back out to Hogan. Hogan going to work it across. The Law. Back to Hogan. Gets a toe tip in the baseline. Nozzolillo just wide, but Hogan. Nozzolillo battling for the rebound. Out in Westwood, going to be an Ashland ball, but great effort by the Wolverines. Getting the possessions, getting their looks, and then also fighting for those loose balls.
So Ashland, didn't have a great year last year, but they did win the opener last night.
Yep.
So they come into this game with some confidence, no question about that. And they've played well here to start off.
Ashland from the outside.
Bank is open on Friday night.
Yes, it is. Beatty with the 3, and that gets Ashland within 2. Westwood 13, Ashland 11. Nozzolillo loses it. A great job by Kaiser, able to get the possession. Back to Nozzolillo. Just outside. So close on those layups.
There you go.
Hogan jumps in front of it. She's going to go to the net. Yes, for 2. Puts Westwood back up 4. Hogan, such a natural. Ashland outside, no good. Second try, rebounded by Hurley. Hurley's got 2 on, and they're going to get a jump ball, and possession's going to go to Ashland. Ashland going to make some substitutions.
So Hogan's the hot hand. She stayed out there beyond that.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of experience out on that court right now and some really good athletes.
Keep an eye on her, folks. She's a sophomore. She's got some game. Hurley's fouled, so that's the first foul second quarter for Ashland. Second foul.
Yep.
They had the 3 earlier, so Ashland with 2 team fouls. It's a block foul, so there's gonna be no shooting. Weston's gonna have it on the inbound.
Turn your face. More. Red line. Yep. Good. Turn and help. Help with it. Yes,
Weeman to Hurley, back to Weeman. Looks like they're asking for a shot clock reset, I believe. Yep. So back to 35 and redo the inbound.
to talk about this one. So there was a foul. That's what got us here. So on foul, she reset.
Yeah, that's a good point. It was at 24, I believe, on the inbound, when it should have been 35, but they're going to have a conversation about it.
The shot clock at 31, please.
So they're going to make it 31. Okay. Even on the inbound. To Nozzolillo. Great play by Nozzolillo. And they're going to say it was a backcourt violation. He's close. He's right on the line.
Be smart with the pass. Make your pass, be smart. Be smart. Go get the ball, Amos. Go get it,
Inbound is going to be from Layla Grady. Finds Lemos off the backboard. And Abby Deaver with 2. Puts Ashland back to within 2. Westwood 15, Ashland 13. Lehman outside to Hurley. Hurley with a nice pump fake. Takes it to the hoop herself. No good. Rebounded by Ashland, but a couple defenders, Westwood defenders looking to knock that ball loose. Ashland able to move it forward. Shot from the outside. No good. Rebounded by Westwood. Kaiser's going to take it. She's going to settle it down. They're going to work it inside. Makes a nice move outside to Hurley. Hurley with the 3. That's got to be big for the confidence. That's 2 points. It was, I believe, her foot just on the line, and Ashland goes the other way, and that's for 2. So back and forth, 2 for 2. Westwood 17, Ashland 15. Hurley outside to Weeman. Weeman, the sharpshooter. Just long. Rebounded by Ashland. And gets a layup. They tie it up 17-17. Westwood's going to call a timeout.
I can guarantee you this right now. Coach Clifford in this huddle is saying if you make your layups, you're up 8.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Right? So what has to happen for Westwood is they just got to finish in the paint.
For sure.
When the ball is in their hands in the paint, they have the opportunity to score at close range. The girls got to put it in.
Yeah.
And once they start doing that, you're going to see this score wide.
They're having good looks. It's just about burying them, you know. They have the ball right in the paint area. They got some space to put it back, and yeah, I think it's just about settling the nerves down and making those baskets. And we have a score update, folks. So Westwood boys are up 30-13 on the road in Ashland. So a nice start for the boys basketball team. Coach Douglas had the great opportunity of having the boys captains on podcast, and they are very excited for the season. They had a terrific season last year. I believe they went like 19-4 on the year.
Good run.
You know, heck of a
solid,
run.
a very entertaining team to watch.
Yeah.
They high energy,
Yep.
great guard play. Last year they lost some seniors. So, and a lot of the seniors last year were physical guys, big guys.
Yep.
Weeman, Gannon, you think about the
Yep.
guys who have
Yep.
muscled in the paint.
Yep.
I'll be curious to see how that team plays this year because you know they've got sharp shooting guards who can handle the ball. And if you have a point guard who can handle the ball, and even a number 2 who can also handle the ball when need be, you're in pretty good shape because you don't turn it over much.
Ward gonna send it outside, gets the ball back, sends it over to Law. Law to Nozzolillo, to Holmesy, yes, for 2. Beautiful play, working that ball around nicely. And then Ward with the turnover, and another 2, back-to-back 2. And that causes a timeout by Ashland. So terrific job by the Wolverines coming out of a timeout, got 4 quick points, forced a timeout called by Ashland.
And where did they come from? In the paint.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Make your layups, pressure the ball. I like seeing the full court press off of that made layup.
Yes.
Force the turnover, and then you make the opportunity when it's right there given to you.
It was a great adjustment because I think, they're getting the ball in the paint, but they're getting like 2 players, 2 bodies on them every time they're trying to go up, which is a difficult play to make. They made an extra pass. They also made an extra pass after another extra pass to wide open players for an easy putback. So some great adjustments, you know, from what they've been seeing here early on in this game.
21-17, 4:04 to go in the second quarter. Momentum swinging a little bit. Ashland had made a nice run there. Tied the score up at 17 apiece, and it was very important coming out of that timeout for the Wolverines to establish some, home court presence.
Yes.
This is their home court, and they're the better team. So they should assert themselves as such.
We got girls hockey team who, in my opinion, is always probably the most supportive team of any team in Westwood that shows up to the other winter sports games. I remember them going all the way to Marlborough for a Tuesday night, 8 o'clock game, boys hockey. I'll never forget it. That's diehards. Get a foul on the court. It's going to be on Holmesy. So that's, I think, her third personal of the game. It's going to bring Shea in. Holmesy's going to take a seat. And that's Westwood's first team foul of the second quarter. Shot by Ashland is long. Rebound by Ward. Ward doing it on all fronts. Sends it to Law outside. Back to Ward. Wide open. And the three is good. Madison Ward. Remember the name. And then Law with the turnover. And I say a double dribble. But Wolverines putting a lot of pressure on Ashland, making it difficult for these, trying to break out of their own end.
Yeah, this is going to be the turning point of the game right here.
Big time.
If Ashland can't figure out how to break this press, that'll be it for them there. This is a great move by Coach Clifford to put the press on the ball.
Coach Clifford had a Justine Whalen type timeout on that timing. Unbelievable. And just in Justine Whalen fashion, Westwood gets the first points right out of the gate after a timeout. But not only that, they got the first four. Forced a timeout for Ashland to call. Ashland works it in. Shot from the outside. And that's good. Sharp shooting shot there. Abby Rosenfield. And that cuts the Westwood lead down to 4. Westwood 24, Ashland 20. Hogan working around. Going to look to get it inside. No good. Jump ball. It's going to be a Westwood ball. So hard fought possession by Nozzolillo. We're going to get Kaiser and Hurley back in the game. Law and Nozzolillo going to get a quick breather. Ward on the inbound. Hogan looks inside to Kaiser. Yes, for 2. Puts Westwood's lead back up to 6. And the press forces a good turnover, making it difficult to break it out. Force that pass, going to be a Westwood ball.
I like the different personnel combinations too. That's what you do early in the season. You get a chance to see who plays well with who.
Hurley, fouled. Also, Tom, this is where young players can earn playing time. You know, getting it. You see Hogan out here; she's earning playing time. And then, you know, Ward, what she's doing, it's going to be hard to take her off the court. Hurley at the line, misses the first.
It's so funny, Morgan. I couldn't see what number it was because her hair was blocking it, but yeah, I didn't look at the name.
Yeah.
It tells the story.
You
you don't need to look at the number.
It's funny how when you watch sports, eventually you pick up on athletes' body language.
Sure.
So like football, hard to see the numbers from far away, but I can tell by the body language. And 1, 3 made from the outside, gonna shoot for 4. What a shot. And that was Abby Rosenfield again. She had a 3 earlier. That puts them within 4. She's gonna be shooting to put them within 3. That foul is also Westwood's second team foul of the second quarter. Rosenfield, 4-point play. Rare you see that. And Westwood's gonna work it down with 2 minutes, 40 seconds left here in the first half. Hurley working it inside. A little long, rebounded by Ashland. Oh, great job there. Ward gets the hand on the ball and Westwood gets the turnover. Westwood defense, terrific adjustments. Shea cutting it in, sends it outside to Hurley. Yes! Hurley for 3, puts Westwood back up 6. Westwood 30, Ashland 24. 2 minutes left here in the first half. Oh, Hurley got hand on the ball, and that gets it again. Ball ends up on the baseline. Some good defense down there, too. Hogan fighting over the possession, and Hurley with the turnover.
3 blocks and a steal in 10 seconds.
Hurley to Ward. Kaiser down the post for 2. Nice moves. All from the turnover. Oh, it looked like we're gonna get a travel called Westwood ball. So Westwood forcing a little uncomfortability out of Ashland, throwing them off their game. The defensive adjustments have been the difference maker here in the second quarter.
And now we have our starting 5 back out on the court. First
Yep.
time we've seen them since the early part of the first quarter together.
Nozzolillo outside to Kaiser. Back to Noz. Noz with a nice pivot move to net. Yes, for 2.
First
Puts
2
Westwood up
points-
10.
First 2 points of the game for Caroline.
Big 2 points there too. Ashland looking to send it down the baseline, out of bounds. So that's what happens. When you force this pressure on teams, you start playing outside of your game and you start making mistakes. Also doing a terrific job exposing those. And then taking advantage of it by getting points. 1 minute, 10 seconds left here in the first half. Westwood looking to end the first half on a strong note. Hurley from the outside, no good. Goes in and out. Ashland with the rebound. Vanessa Thompson. She's gonna send it to a wide open Nico Ustaris. But Westwood able to get the rebound, and they're gonna go the other way. Weeman to Hurley. Inside to Nozzolillo on the post. Oh, identical to the previous play she had there. And I believe we're gonna have a timeout. Yeah, so timeout on Ashland. Timeout with 34 seconds left.
Interesting. So it is an injury, but the coach did call timeout.
Yeah.
So they're going to charge him with one of his timeouts, which is fine.
Yep.
He hadn't called one yet. So, oh no, there was one timeout call, I believe. So.
Well, it's you know, you can't keep those timeouts for the second half, so you might as well use them. 34 seconds left. You wanna end the half on a good note. You know, good offense, good defense. You don't want to give up a point. But what a adjustment Westwood made after that timeout. Clearly, they went from, you know, they were in a man defense, but then went to the aggressive. What would you call it, Tom? What was the pressure defense that they?
Oh, the full court press.
Full court press, yeah.
After the made
Full
baskets.
court press was big time different, especially with the athletes they have.
It's a very difficult thing to get ready for early in the season.
Yeah.
You know, when you're trying to get your legs under you and figure
Yeah.
each other out, and you're a young team that's coming off a tough year in 2024, you got to. That's a difficult thing to handle. So it's a good strategic move on Westwood's end
Big
to
time.
put that press on. 6 different people in the scoring column for Westwood in the second quarter, and then 3 girls have been in the scoring column for Ashland here in the second quarter.
Some good complementary basketball by the Wolverines. You love to see the different scores. Also, a lot of great defense by all of them. A lot of great defensive plays by all of them. Again, from the outside is 13. Abby Rosenfield, that one no good. The other 2 were crisp. She made that one, the initial one, and fouled for a 4-point play.
Yeah, Abby's got 7 points in the second quarter alone. 7 points on the game. All 7 points in the second quarter.
Hurley with the ball. 17 seconds and counting left in the first half. Outside to Weeman, back to Hurley. Moving around nicely, and she gets it for 2. Puts Westwood up 12. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job by the Wolverine defense, forcing no shot in time for the buzzer. So after one half of basketball, Westwood 36, Ashland 24. We'll take a break, folks. We'll be right back.
There's magic associated with high school sports that's hard to quantify. Legends are born.
And they put it in the back of the net.
Memories are made. And smiles come across our faces.
He's gonna get it in for 6.
These are the moments we talk about forever. They become part of our history. They define us. At Arch Orthodontics, we know how important it is to engage with our community, how critical it is to empower these defining moments. And in a sense, we define our community too. We build confidence. We make the smiles that light up the field, the rink, the gym, and the court. And we do it with a dedication to excellence, just like our athletes who inspire us every time they put on a Westwood uniform.
Westwood High School Sports, brought to you by Cadillac of Norwood, where luxury meets performance. And Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
And welcome back, folks. Thanks, Arch Orthodontics, and thank you, Cadillac of Norwood. It was a great first half for the Wolverines. They started a little slow in that first quarter, but great adjustment made after a timeout called by Coach Clifford to really open up the floodgates of points, and also great defense. A lot of the points turned in from great turnovers on defense, transition into offense to put the Wolverines up with a 12-point lead, up 36-24. About to kick off the second half. Ashland's going to have the inbound. Westwood's going left to right across the screen now. Ashland going right to left.
I'll update you on the scoring leaders here when we get our first dead ball opportunity.
Ashland working outside. Hurley gets her hand in there and gets the turnover. Picked up by Shea. Westwood doing a good job getting in the lanes. Weeman outside, no good. Hurley tracking it down, able to save that possession. Shea. Back to Hurley, but turned over. Ashland gets the ball, looking to get a layup, but good defense by Hurley. Rebounded by Kaiser. Kaiser's got a step to Shea. Saves that possession, was going to go out of bounds. Back to Hurley. No good. Nozzolillo. Back outside to Hurley. Clean shot, clean 2 points. So Hurley getting the first two for the Wolverines here in the second half. Westwood 38, Ashland 24.
Hurley's now up to 12 points on the night. She was the leading scorer in the first half with 10, and she starts it off here in the third quarter by stroking a jumper there.
Welcome back, Charlotte. I can't imagine how difficult it was being out all of last season. She is a 2-year captain for the Wolverines. Her sophomore year, she was an honorable mention TBL All-Star. Terrific talent. She is the glue to this Westwood offense. And you know what? Even defense. We got a travel called. Westwood's going to get the ball.
But now Ashland's going to press here, Morgan. Let's see how the Wolverines handle it.
When you get a good athlete that can beat the players, with some speed and good dribbles. And look at the Wolverines cutting right through it. That no good on the layup, but Nozzolillo gets the rebound again. No good again.
She looked at the coach and said, I cannot buy a layup
tough
tonight.
In the paint. Tough in the paint. Ashland doing a good job making it difficult for free points in the paint. Kaiser! Another turnover. Have to check to see how many turnovers she has, but she's got at least 3. Doing a good job getting the hand on the ball. While Ashland's trying to work in the lane. Weeman going to the net for 2.
Great move by Lizzie right there. And we're going to get an early timeout by the Ashland head coach, which actually gives us a great opportunity to update you on the scoring. So far, up to date with the Wolverines on top 40-24. Charlotte has 12. Madison Ward has 5. Mackenzie Kaiser has scored 8. Julie Hogan has 4. Caroline Nozzolillo has 2. If she'd make more layups, she'd probably have about 12. But so she'll be the first one to tell you that. Angelina Holmesy's got 2. She's been saddled by some foul trouble. She's got 3 fouls as we enter this second half. And then Lizzie Weeman with that last bucket got her up to 7 points on the night. So Lizzie, the second leading scorer here on her birthday.
Yeah. Just great symmetry out there. They're working the ball around to open players. They're getting good looks, open shots. They're making threes when they're doing that. And they're not just, chucking up a lot of threes and hoping for it. They're going down low. They're getting hard-fought points. They're getting points on turnovers, good transitions.
Well, there are certain things you always remember your coaches just instilling in you, and I will never, ever forget my basketball coach. Actually, Coach Mary Ann Greeley, one of my best coaches, coached our basketball team. And pass against the press.
Yes.
That was it. Pass against the press.
Yes.
4 words. And as you watch a team try to break a press, the teams that break the press most effectively are the teams that pass against the press. And if you go back, rewind your YouTube, and watch how Westwood broke that press, it was 4 passes and 2 dribbles.
It's beautiful. We used to say in hockey, Tom, there's nothing faster on the ice than the puck. And, you know, if you're moving that ball, same thing. That ball is moving faster than any player could. Kaiser going to the hoop, and she's fouled. She's going to go to the line. Shoot two. Foul is on 22, Ava Vitti. First one short. Westwood going to bring Madison Ward in the game. I believe Shea's going to come out. Kaiser makes the second. It's going to put Westwood up 40, Ashland 24. Ward with a turnover. Jumped right in front of that pass. Good job. Hurley, the fake. Works it inside, back outside. Weeman for three. A little long. Rebounded by Ashland. Rebounded by Vitti. Vitti working it down. Short on the shot there by Ashland. Westwood with the rebound. Kaiser. Now low to Nazalillo. Nazalillo long on that shot. Ashland looking to cut into Westwood's lead. Westwood, good job on defense. So difficult to work that ball in. Westwood playing all over them, forcing tough shots like that one. Ball on the ground. We got a timeout called by the Ashland coach, and they're going to maintain that possession. So we'll take a quick break, folks, and we'll be right back to start right after the timeout.
There's magic associated with high school sports that's hard to quantify. Legends are born.
And they put it in the back of the net.
Memories are made. And smiles come across our faces. These are the moments we talk about forever. They become part of our history. They define us. At Arch Orthodontics, we know how important it is to engage with our community, how critical it is to empower these defining moments. And in a sense, we define our community too. We build confidence. We make the smiles that light up the field, the rink, the gym, and the court. And we do it with a dedication to excellence, just like our athletes who inspire us every time they put on a Westwood uniform.
Westwood High School Sports, brought to you by Cadillac of Norwood, where luxury meets performance. And Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
Thank you, Arch Orthodontics. Thank you, Cadillac of Norwood. Welcome back, folks, coming out of timeout. Ashland called that timeout to avoid the possession arrow, which is in Westwood's favor for a jump ball. It was going to go the other way if they didn't, so it was a good call. Timeout call by Ashland's coach. Now foul on Westwood. But also with that timeout call, that gives Ashland only one timeout left in the game. So
Ava Vitti is their leading scorer. She scored 9 points in the first half, so she's stepping up to the line, looking for her 10th point right here.
she's going to have to save it for the second shot. She's been impressive. She's been able to make some shots outside, also not afraid to go into the paint with some hard-earned buckets. Beatty makes the second. Westwood 41, Ashland 25. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Early. Outside. Short. Ball squirts in the hands of Ward. No good on that put back. Ashland looking to work back the other way with fast break. Will turn there, but that was long and rebounded by Westwood. Kaiser. To Hurley, back to Kaiser, over to Ward. Ward working it inside. Ball gets loose, no foul. Hurley jumps in front of that pass. She has been terrific. So many turnovers caused by her, and also leading the Wolverines in points. Kaiser, nice move there. Ball gets loose. Ends up in the hands of Ashland. Ashland looking to work towards the Westwood hoop. Ward was able to get a hand on the ball. I'm going to say a foul, though. I think it might be on Nozzolillo. We'll get confirmation. Yes, foul on Nozzolillo.
So that's Caroline's second. And that'll send Alexis Marloni. Oh, no, correction, right?
Yep.
Vanessa Thompson.
That's Vanessa Thompson on the line. First one short. Westwood's going to make some substitutions. Coming in is Hogan, Holmesy, and Foscaldo. Coming out is Hurley, Nozzolillo, and Kaiser. Thompson, her second shot. That one's good. Westwood 41, Ashland 26. Ashland trying to cut away at it. Westwood making it difficult. Great defense and also put additional points up. A travel called. It was a difficult play. Ball was on the ground. Momentum was also moving, and ended up calling travel on Westwood.
Really nice pick set there by Angelina Holmesy.
Yeah. Ashland looking inside. Foscaldo with the hand, but they're going to call a foul. Foscaldo comes from a terrific basketball background in her family. Grandfather Ken is one of the pillars for basketball in Westwood. So many years of dedication and coaching. The CYO program here in Westwood, CYO for St. Margaret Mary's.
He's done it all. He's coached, he's officiated, he's governed, he's been the commissioner.
Foscaldo with the rebound. Hogan, the pump fake, goes to the net. And Ashland's got it. Thompson looking down low. Gonna send it outside. No good. Rebounded by Foscaldo. Ball gets loose. And a foul called. Be a foul on Westwood. Ashland's gonna shoot 2. Foul is on Madison Ward.
That's Angelina's fourth foul.
Angelina. Yeah. So her 4th foul, which is going to bring Shea into the game. This one's good. Cuts the lead to 14. Holmesy comes out, Shea comes in. Second one is off. Going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be a Westwood ball. Westwood 41, Ashland 27. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Westwood looking to add to their lead. Ward has been impressive all night, both offensively and defensively. He's a great athlete. Lehman. Foscaldo, the ball gets away in the hands of Ashland. Rosenfeld, no. Rebound by Hogan. Hogan to Ward. Ward looking to take it to the net. Ball got away. No foul called there.
Good defense by Allie Wilson right there, reaching in.
Yep. Thompson outside to Rosenfeld. Rosenfeld front rim, no good. Out on Westwood. Just some good battles down low, Tom, on those rebounds. There's no free rebound by any team.
Great job.
Ashland on the inbound. Rosenfield showed shot, holds on it, shoots from outside left, no good. On the baseline, out of bounds.
So here we go. Another press by Ashland, and how will Westwood handle it?
Some good passing. Passing and athleticism seems the way to break that press.
Well, that was a man press, a little bit different than a zone press. So if you can get all your players to clear the zone and get your point guard one-on-one, it's not so much of a press.
Yep. Ward gets fouled. She's going to shoot 2. That's a foul on Vanessa Thompson. So, Tom, Westwood's got 5 team fouls here in the third, so 4. Okay. Oh, yeah, I was looking at the player. Okay, so 4 team fouls for Westwood, 2 for Ashland. shot from Ward. In and out. Shea with the rebound. Brings it outside. Back to Ward, wide open for three. No good. Nice job by Hogan, able to get a hand on it. Gets it over to Kaiser. Kaiser was looking inside. Well defended there, Thompson, but gets the ball back. Kaiser to the hoop, and she gets fouled. Great play by Kaiser. Terrific athlete. We called her games in soccer. She was a force out there. Just a player that is an intimidating presence out there. Very athletic. Makes the first one. She was a huge part in the big win Westwood had over Hopkinton. In the second goal, she had a shot on net, forced the goalie to come out, make a challenging save, rebound to Lindsay Bannister on the doorstep for the goal. Put the Wolverines up, get the game-winning goal. She makes the second one. Westwood 44, Ashland 27.
This is why Morgan gets paid the big bucks. He has all of the knowledge that he can just drop on you in the middle of a game from other sports.
No good on the shot by Ashland, but rebounded by Ashland. They're going to make the putback. That's a point for 21 for Ashland. Layla Grady. Shea cutting it to the net. Working its way in for two. Hard-fought point there by Olivia Shea. Took it right to the cage, gets the hard-fought 2 points.
First 2 points of the night for Miss Shea.
Out of bounds on Westwood, going to stay with Ashland. Ashland going to make some substitutions. Coming in is Lacelle Borges, as well as Vanessa Thompson coming back in the game. Out of bounds. Going to stay with Ashland. Excuse me, not Thompson coming back. It's Gusteris back in the game.
Ooh, look at that, great play.
Nozzolillo getting a hand on that. Westwood's got the ball now. Hurley making a nice move, going to the hoop. Short, out of bounds on Ashland. I like that look. She had a step. These girls do a good job. They know how to use the glass, especially at full speed, heading towards the net. Hogan inside to Nozzolillo. No good. Good look there. Great pass by Hogan. Ashland, no good. Kaiser, rebound. Good job protecting that. Got the rebound on the VD shot. Early. Kaiser finds Nozzolillo down low. No good there. It looked like there might have been some contact. Hurley got the rebound. No good on that shot, but Hogan fighting for it. It's a jump ball. Going to stay with Westwood. Great effort by Hogan.
12 seconds on the clock. Let's see what they got here for an under-the-basket inbounds play.
Got the coaches signaling what they're looking for on the inbound. Out to Law, to Hurley, wide open at the top of the key. No good on that shot. Kaiser with the rebound. It's 5 seconds, 4, and Ashley gets the turnover. 2 seconds. Oh, and the clock goes off. No points on that. And Westwood still up by 17 after 3 quarters. So Westwood 46, Ashland 29 after a very positive third quarter.
There's magic associated with high school sports that's hard to quantify. Legends are born.
And they put it in the back of the net.
Memories are made. And smiles come across our faces.
He's gonna get it in for 6.
These are the moments we talk about forever. They become part of our history. They define us. At Arch Orthodontics, we know how important it is to engage with our community, how critical it is to empower these defining moments. And in a sense, we define our community too. We build confidence. We make the smiles that light up the field, the rink, the gym, and the court. And we do it with a dedication to excellence. just like our athletes who inspire us every time they put on a Westwood uniform.
Westwood High School Sports, brought to you by Cadillac of Norwood, where luxury meets performance. And Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you, Arch Orthodontics. Thank you, Cadillac of Norwood. Without you, none of this would be possible. So, Tom, 3 great quarters for the Wolverines. What are you looking to see out of them to close out this game, get a big win, big TBL large one?
Just continue to gain confidence so you can play with each other well.
Yeah.
See if they can break the press. You got to figure that Ashland's going to keep after them with the press on made baskets.
Yeah.
But so far, so good. And then, of course, capitalize on the opportunities in the paint when they present themselves.
I'd imagine, too, if you see Westwood get some additional points here to go up on a big lead, they're right back here tomorrow. At what point do you try and get some rest into your starters? You know?
Well, not only that, but just give everybody a taste of what it's like to be on the court.
Hogan for 2 on a nice pass by Kaiser. Puts Westwood up 19. Oh, Hogan. Hogan ran into the Ashland player. Is good defense, but a little too physical there. Gonna be a foul on her. Westwood's first team foul in the 4th quarter. Ashland's gonna have the inbound.
So you're getting a taste of it. That would have been their 5th foul.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they wouldn't have been too far removed.
They would have been shooting.
From one-on-one.
Yeah.
So you're seeing firsthand why that rule was implemented, particularly at this level, to move things along.
100%, especially if you have these teams that are playing right after another and right after each other. You know, even tonight, the game was scheduled for 6:30. We kicked off around 6:45. And it wasn't because of that rule, but if the rule was still intact, it could have been 7 o'clock start. So I don't know what just happened, but
you had a carry.
A carry,
so, yeah,
okay.
Mackenzie Kaiser was caught carrying the ball.
Ashland's going to have it. Borges going to take it on the inbound. Borges to Thompson. No good. Westwood with the rebound. Hogan. That was Vitti on the shot. Out of bounds.
So to update your scores, Charlotte Hurley has 12 through 3 quarters. Mackenzie Kaiser tied her up. She also has 12 as we enter the 4th. And then Lizzie Weeman has 7. Julie Hogan now has 6 with the 2 that she got here in the 4th. Madison Ward has 5, and Olivia Shea, Caroline Nozzolillo, and Angelina Holmesy have 2 apiece.
Hurley's got some space. Puts it back outside. Shot by number 4. That's Elise Boger. And a foul. Elise Boger in the game, sophomore for the Wolverines. It's her, I believe, her first varsity action.
That's exciting. I used to coach Elise in softball years ago, so good to see her getting some varsity basketball action.
No good on the first shot. And Nozzolillo. Second one's good.
She needed a bounce.
Yep,
she got it.
Bounce. Westwood up 20, 49-29. Great defense. Kaiser again forced a turnover. Weeman's got some daylight. Takes to the hoop. No good, but Hurley on the rebound. Then Nozzolillo gets the rebound. Kaiser looking to work it closer towards the net, then pulls it back out. Hurley. Inside to Kaiser.
Great look.
And a foul called. Kaiser, so hard to defend. Foul on 22 for Ashland. Ava Vitti, tough kid. She looked like she hit the ground pretty hard, got up, shook it off. Kaiser's gonna shoot 2. Ashland's gonna make some substitutions. Coming in is Thompson, as well as Lemos. No good on the second shot. Ball goes out of bounds on Westwood.
So 6 for 16 from the line for the Wolverines so far tonight.
Yep.
And Mackenzie had to come out because she has a cut on her right hand that Paul Lilla is taking care of right now. Don't imagine that'll set her back too much, though.
Nope.
I anticipate she'll be back quickly.
Ashland looking to work it inside, and they do. Nice play there. 2 points for Ava Vitti. Able to cut through 2 Westwood defenders, take it to the net for a nice layup.
12 points for Vitti so far.
That cuts Westwood's lead to 18. Riemann outside. Looks good. A little long. Right? Rebound by Holmesy. Holmesy finds Boger. And then Weeman outside for 3. Front rim. Rebound by Ashland. Vitti with a rebound. She's had a bunch. Boger with the rebound. Westwood gonna go the other way. Very impressed with. Great look. Oh, fantastic look. And good defense going the other way. Holmesy initially got a hand on that. Ashland able to recover the ball. Vitti outside, no good.
NBA 3 right there.
Yes, it was. It was a Steph Curry 3. Oh, and hard fought for that, and that's a jump ball. Possession arrow going to Westwood. Great job by Hurley. Tom, how impressive has she been? First game back in basically, 2 years, but doing it both sides. 12 points for the Wolverines on offense, but defense has been just as impressive. Comes from a very athletic family. Her brother is a terrific baseball player at Westwood, playing at the next level at Babson. He's a shortstop for the Wolverines. This is Hurley's MO, able to just dribble through traffic, make it look easy. Ball was out of bounds. It was knocked out by Ashland. Gonna get a substitution for Westwood. Hurley's gonna sit, and Madison Ward coming in.
Wants it up high.
Definitely a good substitution. You got a game tomorrow. She's played a terrific game. Get some rest going in a back-to-back game. Playing a tough Lincoln Sudbury team tomorrow. And Nozzolillo gets 2 there. On a great pass by Weeman. Oh, what a block by Ward. Nozzolillo is looking to give it back to her. Ball got away. What a block. Clean block on an outside shot. Those are the harder ones to block. Four minutes, 13 seconds left here in the game. Westwood up 20, 51-31 on Ashland. And a great effort here on opening night for the girls basketball program in a TVL large matchup. These are the pivotal games. You want to win a TVL large championship, you got to beat your TVL large opponents.
And we mentioned it earlier, Morgan. Coach Clifford says, I expect this team is going to contend.
Yes. Nozzolillo draws a foul. And you got a tough TVL large. You got, actually, so Medfield is no longer in the TVL large.
Medfield's probably the top team in the small, and then Coach Clifford said Norwood is probably atop the pack here in the large.
They are. First one's good. Nozzolillo looking to go 2 for 2. No good, but rebounded by Holmesy. A little strong. Ashland's got the rebound. We're looking to push that one. Ball got away, but I'm going to say off a law. Westwood going to make some substitutions. Coming in is Pascaldo, Shea, and Hogan. Coming out is Nozzolillo, Ward, and Holmesy. Doing a good job with the rotations. The Ashland player just threw that off the back of Law as she was running out of time on the inbound. High IQ play. Boger. It's the turnover.
So Abby Law has got the ball, the only senior. Oh no, Gerson Pascaldo's out there too, so 2 seniors out there right now.
Hogan making some nice moves on the dribble. So Boger Outside to Law. Law for a three. Nice clean shot. It was a great look. Found her wide open. She buried it. Westwood 55, Ashland 31. 3 minutes, 6 seconds left here in the game. And Westwood not giving in on defense. Still playing tough defense. Boger with the jump ball. Arrows going to Ashland, but great effort by Boger. Even when you don't get that possession, you just earn the next one coming to Westwood. So these are hard fought, small things that end up becoming big things. Thompson, no on the first one, yes on the second.
Just padding those rebounding stats.
Yes.
Well, good job. I say that in jest. I mean, if you miss, you better get your own rebound.
They're hungry.
And she did.
They're hungry on those rebounds. I mean, the equivalent of those rebounds is, you know, when you look at football, games are won and lost at the line of scrimmage. You know, so these rebounds by the hoop, that's a good percentage of points that are given and taken. Boger with the turnover. So inside for Shea. Shea lost it, but Westwood gets it back. In the hands of Shea. Olivia Shea, captain-elect for your girls' soccer next year. I'm going to call a travel.
I didn't know that was a term. I like that. Captain-elect.
Captain-elect.
I like that.
Captain-elect for your 2025 girls' soccer, as well as Olivia Mason. There's a couple others. Don't have my stats data in front of me.
He's not a machine, folks. He's not a machine.
I'm a mere mortal. So Ashland's going to go to the line. Thompson shooting 2. No good.
Just straightening out who's going to get the next tied up ball, and it's going to be Westwood. The arrow was pointed in Ashland's direction.
Thompson, the second one short, no good. So Tom, the other captains,
Oh, you did the research.
in addition
Look at
to
you.
Olivia Shea and Olivia Mason, Izzy Hansen and Bella Wen. So,
I'm glad you gave those girls their due.
oh, they earned it.
You didn't want to leave them hanging.
Nope, they earned it. And congratulations to all 4 of them.
Shoot it, Elise.
Boger outside, no good. But a great effort by Fiscaldo trying to keep that in. They say her foot was on the line.
You know what Elise wants for her first hoop? Something easy.
Yeah.
Just give me a nice layup in the paint, uncontested. Just get me on the board.
Tell you what, she's going to get a great call regardless. If it's a layup or an outside 3, she's going to get a great call. A nice play there. Thompson. Call travel on Westwood. The Wolverines up 20, 55-35, 1 minute 35 seconds left here in the game, and 1 minute 35 seconds away from Westwood getting their first win, and also a TVL large win. Just what you wanted to see if you're head coach Catherine Clifford getting a TVL large win right off the bat in league play. No good on the first, good on the second. That was Abby Deaver for Ashland. Boger. Send it up top to Hogan. Hogan, terrific handler. Got 2 on her, does a good job keeping it. Contact, foul on Ashland. And I believe Shea is going to get 2. Yeah, so Shea's going to get 2 shots. No shots, so it's going to be on the floor. Olivia Shea's father, Mike Shea, part of the '88 Super Bowl team. He was a captain.
Here he goes again.
Defensive captain. Tom, I actually got Coach Wilfinger on the phone the other day. Talked for an hour.
Really?
And oh my God, we could talk to him for 5. He was terrific. Shea outside. Rebound by Fiscaldo. Yes! Grace Fiscaldo with hard-earned 2 points there.
Grace on the board for the first time tonight. All we got to do is get Elise a bucket.
Yes.
Gets everybody in the score sheet.
Absolutely. Out of bounds on Ashland. Westwood's going to have the ball. 51 seconds left here in the game. Hogan going right to the hoop. Foul and one. Coast to coast. Takes it to the hoop, gets 2, and he's going to shoot for an additional 1. No good, but Fiscaldo on the rebound. Ball in the hands of Ashland. Beatty, no good. Fiscaldo again with the rebound. She's had about 4 rebounds in the last 2 minutes. Back to Fiscaldo outside the Law. Boger. 20 seconds left. Finds Law. Law's got some space. Looks like Westwood's just going to let the clock run out. But Shea's going to shoot from the outside. Hits the front rim. Ball on the court. Picked up by Ashland. And out of bounds. 6 seconds left. Westwood just going to look to close this game out. Start the season 1-0. 3, 2, 1. And that's going to do it here at Bader Gymnasium. Impressive win for the Wolverines to kick off their season. 59-37 on TVL large opponent Ashland. Tom, give us the breakdown.
Here's the scoop. Charlotte Hurley finishes with 12. She's tied atop the scoring list with Mackenzie Kaiser, who also finished with 12. Next up is Lizzie Weeman on her birthday, finishing with 7. And then you have Madison Ward with 5. Abby Law with 3. Julie Hogan finished with 8. Caroline Nozzolillo, 6 points. 4 of those in the fourth quarter. Angelina Holmesy has 2, and Olivia Shea has 2. So a really nice showing here for the Wolverines to get the season started.
Absolutely.
And we were pretty close.
Yeah.
I had predicted 59 points for the Wolverines, and that's where they finished. You had predicted 37 points for Ashland, and that's where they finished.
Yes.
So
No,
not bad.
We're both winners.
I had said 59-42 in my halftime prediction. You said 55-37. So we split the difference tonight.
Yeah.
We'll carry it over that skin to the next game.
Absolutely.
Great job, girls. Go get a win tomorrow.
Yeah, great win for the Wolverines. Folks, thanks for tuning in. Tom, Evan, thanks as always. And looking forward to seeing you all in the next one. The girls are right back at it tomorrow versus Lincoln Sudbury. And we'll see you guys soon covering the boys hockey game, girls hockey game tomorrow. In the final score, folks, 59-37 for your Wolverines. So thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you all on the next one.